If you thought the war with the elite was bad, you haven't seen anything yet. What just happened to Jon Moxley is the ultimate betrayal, and you need to be subscribed right now for all the shocking fallout. Jon Moxley stood alone, a warrior hardened by battle but believing he had a cavalry at his back. The Death Riders, his band of rugged outlaws, were supposed to be his shield against the world, his brothers in the fight against the elite's new world order. But in the world of professional wrestling, loyalty is a fragile thing, and tonight, it shattered completely. The problem festered in the shadows of Moxley's singular focus. His quest for vengeance against Omega and Page was all-consuming, a path of destruction that left little room for anyone else. The challenge for the Death Riders was becoming clear: were they loyal soldiers, or were they just collateral damage in one man's personal war? The whispers started, suggesting that while Moxley fought for his own revenge, he was overlooking the targets on their backs, leaving them exposed to the wrath of the elite's retaliation. The climax was a moment of stunning, silent violence. Moxley stood in the ring, microphone in hand, rallying the troops for the next assault. He called for his faction to join him, to stand united. The familiar music hit. But no one came. The ramp remained empty. A look of confusion, then dawning fury, spread across Moxley's face. Then, the camera cut to the stage. There they were. All of them. But they weren't looking at the ring. They were looking at the ground. In unison, they slowly removed their Death Rider vests and let them drop to the floor in a heap. The leader of the group simply looked up at Moxley in the ring, shook his head, and led the faction up the ramp, walking out on their general without a single word spoken. The silence was louder than any explosion. As we explore this development, the reasons become tragically clear. This wasn't a move bought by the elite, this was a mutiny born from neglect. The Death Riders didn't betray Moxley for a better offer, they walked out because they felt he had already abandoned them. His vision had become so narrow, so focused on his personal enemies, that he failed to see the battle his own soldiers were losing. This leaves Moxley more vulnerable than ever. Not only is he surrounded by powerful enemies, but he has now been utterly and completely abandoned by the very men he called brothers. In summary, Jon Moxley's relentless pursuit of vengeance has cost him everything, leaving him isolated and truly outcast in a company now full of enemies. Where does the Purveyor of Violence go from here, with no one left to watch his back? What do you think caused this stunning mutiny? Let us know in the comments below, and for every update on this incredible story, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.